Hey everyone, so welcome back. It does seem like Sam Bankman-Fried has been found guilty on all charges, and I did sleep very bad last night because I did go to bed very late. I was listening to the news, and it just happened. Former FTX CEO Sam Bankman-Fried was found guilty on all 7 charges by a jury in his criminal trial after 4 hours of deliberation. I did listen to the live updates and what exactly happened, and it does seem that the judge was basically the jury found him guilty. Now, we have found that there's also going to be a second trial on about March 28th, presumably, and also on February, we're going to be seeing if the government or the prosecutors even want to go ahead, which they most likely will, on the next 5 charges. So he was found on 7 charges. There's also 5 other charges that have been, basically set into part 2. He was found guilty of 2 counts of wire fraud, 2 counts of wire fraud conspiracy, 1 count of security fraud, 1 count of commodity fraud conspiracy, and 1 count of money laundering conspiracy. He will return on March 28th. Government prosecutors will recommend a sentence, but Judge Kaplan will have the final say. So around that, I think the sentencing around that should be what we're going to be seeing after that. I think the second sentencing or the sentencing on March 28th is what the prosecutors will say, and judge will, talk about it. There's going to be a ton of stuff, obviously. Bankman-Fried's each carry a maximum sentence of between 5 and 20 years in prison with wire fraud, but potentially it's going to be a big problem. Sam Bankman-Fried, what's next for him? Well, he actually has another 5 sentences he has to talk about, so it's not going to be that simple for him, but they're still going to probably, I'm not sure if they're going to fight it. So that's next. The second trial I'm going to be talking on my other channel, but February 1st deadline is going to be confirmed if we're going to be seeing a second trial. And it's not going to be that key major thing. It's some bribery charges. It's lots of other things. But I think what's important is that Sam Bankman-Fried is, charged on all counts. It's not that 1 count wasn't guilty or 5 counts weren't guilty. Everything that he did, they charged him as guilty. So that's the pretty crazy thing. But this was much expected because we saw the prosecution basically win easily over this case. And in September, a week before the start, lawyers gave mixed predictions to how long his sentence will be. But it does seem like even if his sentence is concurrent, it could be like minimum, 20 years or maximum 20 years, more than 10 years for sure. So could be about 25, could be 35 years, could be 20. It's going to be a long time. It's definitely going to be more than 5 years. A lot of people are saying that he's going to be out in 3 years or things like that. No, this is not the case here, and it's not going to be. But I'm going to talk about the second trial. So I wish best of luck to Sam Bankman-Fried and everyone and the prosecutors and the court, but this is crazy what happened down there. You can hear I'm a bit tired because I was listening to this the whole day. Basically, I was checking up for updates before I went to bed, and during the ongoing criminal trial, key executives Carolyn have pled all guilty charges, so we're gonna be seeing what happens here with them. I think they got plea deals, so the sentencings are gonna be on March 28th, especially for Sam Bankman-Fried, and then we can finally see what happens next. I'll keep you guys updated with more news.